Hey farm friends, welcome to Haven Acres. It's a early spring day and it is not warm out by any stretch of the imagination. It's only about 32 degrees out, but the sun is shining and it feels great. And the snow is melting. Thanks for joining us today as I just show you a little bit about what we're doing in preparation for warmer days and growing things and all things homestead. We are finishing up the last of the maple sap, and we will call it a wrap for maple syrup season. I'm going to start with a little greenhouse update, more to give myself this memory than for anything else. So I just lugged jugs of water across the street and yeah, I got myself soaked because the cap must not have been on, right? Or I was hugging the jug or whatever, but you know, such is life. All right, I'm gonna do a quick rundown of what is up and what is not. So we have French radishes that have been up for quite a bit and they're finally getting their first true leaves on them. More radishes and more radishes. Here we have peppers and not a one is up yet. We have sage and not a one is up yet. We have celery and not a one is up yet. The impatient person would say, plant them again, plant them again. Gardening experience has shown me that seeds will grow when seeds are ready to grow. So I'm just going to have patience and wait a little while longer. If by the end of this week they're not even sprouting at all, none of them, I'll go ahead and replant. But patience is your friend, and you just have to really understand that different seeds sprout at different times. The conditions have to be just right for them. And just like people, one condition is right for one seed and it's not right for another seed. So just have patience with your seed. But then you have to know, okay, I have to replant. Gardening is not easy. Marigolds, and again, they really should be up. Marigolds are so easy to grow. And hyssop. So maybe I just need to move these to a different location here in the greenhouse, and I might try that because these are all in the same location. Maybe they're just not getting as much sun as in a different spot. Kale is starting to come up. This is also kale. Spinach. Lettuce. More lettuce. And more spinach. I think today I'm going to cut these down even more so that they can get the light. I'm not using the covers anymore. So I might as well just cut them down and give them as much light as possible. All right, let's take a look in the stevia. Still just one, I don't even know if the camera can pick it up. One little tiny stevia has sprouted, and that's it. Maybe not. Nope, just one. That's all right. Where there's one, there will be more. Leeks. We have a couple that have sprouted. Not a single onion, which is really bizarre. This seed has sprouted and it's on top of the soil, which is not, of course, where you would want it, but I know based on that that the seeds are viable. So it's just not their time. And again, not one single onion. But we do have cauliflower, we have broccoli, great germination. We have cabbage, little tiny cabbages. Can you see them? Cabbage is so good for you. I actually challenge you to look up the benefits of cabbage because I think you'll really be surprised. I got a herb book, an herbal remedy book for my birthday, which I bought myself, and cabbage is in it. Go ahead, I'm not going to tell you. Look it up and see all of the good things that cabbage has been proven to do, even in regards to cancers. I have zinnias, which a few are sprouting. No zinnias in this tray yet. No zinnias in this tray yet. No Brussels sprouts. No lavender. No nasturtiums or tomatoes. No calendula. You might think, wow, she's saying no, nothing's sprouting. That's a little disappointing. It's not, it's just not time yet, that's all. Yesterday, one of my little garden helpers helped me plant some sweet potatoes. These are just store-bought sweet potatoes. So we'll see what happens. It's an experiment, and you know me, I love garden experiments. We do have bachelor buttons coming up. Next to that we have coleus, which has not sprouted yet. We have pansies and petunias, and none have sprouted. So again, April 2nd, no sprouts. I almost forgot, we have lemongrass planted in here with our pansies that we overwintered. Look how beautiful they are. I overwintered these, and they're just beautiful. No lemongrass coming up yet either. So that's it. It's a little bit of a boring greenhouse tour today, but that's all that's going on. I can't make things sprout. All I can do is water them, which is what I'm going to do now. And time to bring in a little wood. Because I've had the itch to garden, like many of you, I've started propagating rosemary in the house. Soon I'll have many plants from one. time to make some corn muffins for supper with friends. In addition to propagating rosemary, I discovered that if you just take a succulent leaf and let it set on the soil, new succulents will grow. How exciting! And peanut butter cookies, old-fashioned peanut butter cookies for dessert tonight. This is my grandmother's recipe and they are delicious. You have to have the crisscrosses. And just a little kitchen hack while we're waiting. The peanut butter lid, well, it fits perfectly on a mason jar. So if you plan on storing any dry goods in mason jars, before you throw out your lids, see if they'll fit. Well, it's been a full day. Time to feed the cows, chickens, other animals, and get ready for a meal with friends. Thanks for watching.